Lisbon Metropolitan Area is an administrative division that includes 18 municipalities in Portugal. The smaller Grande Lisboa area is a sub-region of the NUTS 2 Lisbon region by its own right. Overview. The Lisbon Metropolitan Area, centered in the Portuguese capital city of Lisbon, is the largest population concentration in Portugal. The population in 2011 was 2,821,876, of which 547,733 lives in the city of Lisbon. 26.7% of the total population of Portugal lives in the Lisbon metropolitan area. The area of the Lisbon metropolitan area is 3,015.24 square kilometers, which is 3.3% of the total area of Portugal. The Lisbon metropolitan area has an active population of about 1.3 million people, with 32.7% of the national employment being located in its territory. The contribution of AML for the gross domestic product surpasses 36%. Today, Lisbon metropolitan area territory is almost the same as Lisbon region territory, being AML a union of metropolitan municipalities, and Lisbon region a NUTS 2 region. The municipalities north of the Tagus River are from Lisbon district, those south of the river are from Setúbal district. Structure. The metropolitan area of Lisbon was a semi-official structure. Recently, Portugal has been incrementing the powers held by these territorial organization organs. In the officialization of the Lisbon Great Metropolitan Area, Azambuja left due to being mostly a rustic zone, more kindred to the city of Santarém, which lies just 23 kilometers NE, while Lisbon is 45 kilometers away from Azambuja. In the official AML site is said, as stated on the Law 10/2003 of the 13th of May, the Grande Area Metropolitana de Lisboa is a public collective person of associative nature, and of territorial scope that aims to reach common public interests of the municipalities that integrate it. That includes Alcochea, Almada, Barreiro, Cascais, Lisboa, Loures, Mafra, Moita, Montijo, Odivelas, Oeiras, Palmela, Sesimbra, Setúbal, Seixal, Sintra and Vila Franca de Xira. The Grande Area Metropolitana de Lisboa was constituted by public scripture in 2004 and published on 5 July 2004. In the 3 series of the Diário da República, it is composed by 3 organs. Junta Metropolitana, executive organ, composed by the 18 presidents of the city halls that it integrates. They elect among themselves a president and 2 vice-presidents. Assembleia Metropolitana, legislative organ, composed by the chosen representatives in the municipal assembly of the city halls, in odd number, over the triple of the number of the towns that it integrates, in a maximum of 55. Conselho Metropolitano, consultative organ, composed by representatives of the state and by the members of the Junta Metropolitana. Municipalities Irregularities. Portugal has been through a period of administrative changes since the 1974 revolution. More recently, new standards of territorial administration have been implemented to match European Union criteria. After some years of indefinitions, municipalities are now associated in metropolitan areas or intermunicipal communities. These new regional divisions are colliding with the traditional Portuguese regional structures. Distritos. Districts were implemented in the 19th century by Muzinho da Silveira after the Liberal Revolution, to replace clerical dioceses, and still are the official regional authorities in Portugal, thus leaving the new metropolitan authorities with no authority at all. For instance, the District of Lisbon and the District of Setúbal collide and interfere with the Lisbon Metropolitan Area Authority. Each district is ruled by a governor or civil. These governors are empowered by the Prime Minister of Portugal and have most of the administrative power over the municipalities comprised, leaving the metropolitan areas with a passive status and communitarian tasks. To definitely end with these anomalies, a national referendum was held on November 8, 1998, in order to approve a new regionalization, which was rejected by over 60% of the voting population on account of disagreements over the loss of sovereignty of some districts to others. Regionalization experiment in Portugal was only successful among insular regions when in 1976, districts of Angra do Heroísmo, Horta and Ponta Delgada were substituted by the autonomous region of Açores with seat of government in Ponta Delgada, while district of Funchal was replaced by the autonomous region of Madeira with seat of government in Funchal. Portuguese cultural regions and their limits were officially drawn during the 19th century after slight variations since the foundation of Portugal, and still there is no agreement about where one region ends and another starts. Cultural regions in Portugal have symbolic importance and no kind of authority. Once again, there is no exact geographical conformity between cultural regions, districts or between any of those and the metropolitan areas.